One, go. All right, and we are live. So,
Oh,
hello everyone. Welcome back to Jaya Talks episode 16. It's one of the most favorite topic that you guys has been requesting because every time that we post something about Dubai, the first question that come up to us is basically how to work in Dubai, how to build personal brand in Dubai, how to be actually like a real famous in Dubai. And I think it's because of that Lambo things that is going on in the crypto world. So that's why we've been bombarded by these kind of questions. But worry no more because we have right a guest speaker to talk about it today. So today's episode will be focusing on the brand and speak on how to win in the Middle East. And today we will be diving into how you can build, I will say, like, how can you build a personal brand that actually stands out and also makes you the strong, the art of the strong, and create a really good impact on the communication, especially in this world most dynamic and fast growing regions and technology, which is Web3. Everything is remote, everything is a stranger, but you could be actually someone in this space. So, allow me to intro about my profile. So, I'm Theo, and I'll be your host for today. I'm the growth lead at the Jaya Talent, and where we actually connect talent with the right opportunities in Web3 and beyond. And our mission is actually to help professionals not only to land job, but also how to thrive in their careers. And joining us today is someone who knows exactly what it takes to make your mark in the Middle East. So worry no more, guys. Dubai might be no longer a dream. It could actually be true. And we are here with Julia Upiterskaya, founder of JULS and the Revelations podcast. And Julia, how are you today?
hi everyone. I'm happy that you're having me today. I'm good. Pretty hot in Dubai, and I'm feeling good, of course, every day because Dubai, like a turbulence, you need to wake up early morning and going on something going on every day.
It's always a fresh day for you, I think.
Yeah, sure, sure.
All right, Julia, it's something new for us, especially for our community, to get into this kind of topic that has been requested many times. So, we'd be happy if you could actually introduce yourself also about Jules and the podcast that you're currently building. We'll be happy to hear about that.
Sure, sure. I worked in marketing and PR more than 10 years, but I created this agency because I understand that people need something unique because it's not just a PR agency or community or something marketing agency. It's unique because I created personal and shadow brands for founders of company in Web3 and AI and tech world. So my focus just in tech world. And my second way in this agency is organizing event management. So event management, not typical. I created art performance with business and also organize meetups for tech events for Web3. And also it's not typical. I like to create unusual ideas and specific extraordinary ideas include in this event. So I prefer to clarify with the client how to make it more better than another one. So this is my point. And the next one also, except of personal brand, event management, I created production. So I like to create cinematic videos for tech worlds and not just tech worlds. And of course, usually I can make some PR articles and social media marketing, etc. But my focus on personal brand communications. I know how to communicate one person to another person for achieve success. For example, one project is searching a investor, and I know how to find this investor and where. So I know where, like matchmaker, like a Tinder, but in business world. Yeah. And as for Revelations podcast, I created this. I think more than two or one half year ago, and I created this with Anastasia, as a girl from New York who helping me with the name Revelations because it's reveal all individuals in Web3 worlds and I take some information not about just the business. I take information about personality and about past experience and etc. I like this podcast, but I have some difficulties. I have some stones on the way, because need more stuff, need more. It's not easy, honestly. It's not easy just podcast because of podcast. You need to improve yourself, and you need to find interesting and beneficial guests for viewers. It's always work, hard work. And now I continue because I upgrade myself on this summer, and I continue podcast by myself.
Oh, that's so cool, and I completely understand when you mentioned that we actually cannot invite everyone to be a speaker because it requires a lot of like standards to actually educate people through the podcast. Because sometimes podcast is not only a chit chat, but it's a source of information. And listening from your explanation, you really actually trying to create a big impact from your podcast. And I also think that you actually try to, I would say, like create an anti-mainstream type of things because you're always trying to keep out of the box from your explanation, try to be different, try to be something unique. So that's really cool. That's really. But I have initial questions before we jump into this discussion. So
Okay.
we always ask this to our speakers. So what I would like to ask, if you have one sentence to explain what about Web3, what would it be?
If not Web3,
About Web3, one sentence about Web3.
oh, honestly, I don't know. I mean, what I thinking about Web3?
Yes.
So it's very, very big question. I mean, for me, because I involved in Web3 more than 7 years, and I saw how Web3 is going on step by step every year, and I just bought one Ethereum few years ago, and before I just heard about Bitcoin, and I bought a little bit. It's my mistake. I need to bought more. It's my mistake, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know about mining, so it's for me. It was so pretty hard 10 years ago, because my father helped me with the AI chat 15 years ago, because it was created simple AI chat. I talked with the robots on the computer, and it was like crazy. But today I realize that Web3 is powerful. For example, if you go to inside real estate or another industry, everywhere Web3. For example, you use new technology, you use new opportunities for your business, and you need to use blockchain in a lot of things. That's why from 10 years on, more than 10 years, we can't imagine our life without Web3. Web3 is powerful of all. Web3 and AI, of course. AI, sorry that I mentioned AI, but it's our future. And now you need to understand that if you forget about write the AI chat GPT, hello, how are you? You need to understand that after 10 years, AI can send you that, you forget about hello, good morning. You need to remind it.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes, it's very important to understand it's not robot. It's like a person, because a robot can curl the world soon. I believe in this. That's why it's very near.
Yes, I completely agree. And we've seen that examples in a lot of movies. So it might be really soon. We will never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. And first of all, before we jump into the main discussion, I'd like to say hi to all of our viewers. Let's see how many viewers right now we're having. We're on 119 viewers. So hi everyone.
Hello.
You are enjoying these sessions. Also, just a reminder that if you guys have any questions, feel free to put directly live on the comment sections below. And if you are unable to chat on the comment section, you are always free to send a question in our Telegram group. And after that, we can deliver your questions directly to Julia. But try to create more related topic because some of you would like to ask something fun. So we'll be happy if you guys answer related topics. All right. So let's jump into the main discussion that we've been waiting for. So, Julia, almost a lot of people in Web3 also are always mentioning Dubai, and most of them professionals always putting Dubai on their headline on the LinkedIn. So it shows that actually how powerful the city is and how impactful that this entire ecosystem in Dubai. And as someone who basically built a personal branding in the Middle East, especially in Dubai, which is one of the fastest growing business in the world. And do you have what kind of personal branding strategies that actually work in this type of region uh, beyond the generic tips on the LinkedIn? Because we've seen a lot of posts on how to basically build your voice, build your personal branding on LinkedIn. But is there something that is actually matter the most or maybe important other than the LinkedIn tips?
So forget about post on LinkedIn.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Honestly, of course, all people like ChatGPT. Me too. I like to correct my grammar in English and Spanish, etc., and put some posts about cases, about experience, etc. But I know that it's automatically posts not working. Of course, it's can attention for 2 or 3 persons, but it's not about impressive in LinkedIn. If you want to approve your LinkedIn, be natural and share your really thoughts and share your video, because viral video in LinkedIn now it's new trend in this year and the next year. It's very popular trend, not reels in Instagram, TikTok, and videos in LinkedIn. I forget remind this because it's really good idea to create a posts in LinkedIn, but make more unusual content from your side. We all people can research or any information in Google and ChatGPT, but I like experience and from your real life, your mistakes, especially fuck ups. You want to check it and understand that you're not alone, because always people read about success everywhere, especially in Dubai, success, Rolex and Cartier. And when you come to event, and I realize it's fake Cartier, and people on the down and the business, but you need to show up your experience, your very handsome look, and etc. No, honestly, I'm not super successful entrepreneur. I go step by step every time, and every day I understand that I'm not successful. I need to be more. And that's why share this information LinkedIn. The second point, if you want to be more good for people in Dubai, be opening. What does it mean? When you come to events, you have a lot of people around you, 100, 300 and more. And a very opportunity to take some visit card, it's not a problem. Very big problem to go one person and have a big talk, not about how the weather in Dubai, not about how you're looking good, about deep talk in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes. Of course, you can join event and take just 10 credit, not credit, sorry, 10 visit cards, but credit card, it's also good. 10 visit cards, but it can be very useful for your future, not just for money, not maybe it will be your friends, and friends is connection. Friend give you another cards. I have one good situation in my life 1 year ago when I come to Cardano Summit. I just accidentally I found a visit card of one person. I can mention what kind of person, but I find this card and I wrote a message that, "Hi, I'm Julia. I want to collaborate with you in some sense," and it's just opening directly without tricky. And the person answered me, and we started a collaboration from 1 month, I think. And be very open-minded. Don't be like, "Oh, you're very, very cool." Don't show yourself like a fake, because I'm tired of fakes in Dubai after 3 years, and a lot of fakes here. I like be more positive and be more natural. The third point, sorry. People like storytelling. If you come from Russia, Ukraine, Asia, any countries, America, you need to involve your experience in Middle East experience, how to build how to build a personal brand for American guy in Dubai. You need to involve in your vision, in your brand, some Middle East, some MENA points. Looks more, not more closely, but more wisdom, more sensitive, and you need to understand, of course, culture, because here we live in city that respect culture, sure, because it's very strong culture and need to accept it and improve in your business, improve your personality. Also, the next point, you need to give people free content. It's not about volunteers, not about volunteers experience and make all for free, because we understand that we live in cities, very expensive city. Just share some points for free. Share your experience, your maybe not meetups, maybe your webinars about your experience, about give for free some workbooks, give some workshops in live and online, offline, and people like it. Of course, I like it too. And in Dubai, if you come to Dubai, all looks like it's fun. It's all easy. The city like a big ocean. You like a surfer on the wave, but if you're on the top, it's nice. But the wave is go down, you also go down. Accept it and don't forget about who around you. People who around you always respect you or not respect you. You need to see who around you every time.
Interesting. So it's actually involving a lot of aspects, not only from like a professional point of view, but sometimes on how to be aware and how to basically communicate properly in the things that you mentioned. Because uh, I think that storytelling is also really important, and how we can basically involve our experience and how to connect that with the Middle East is the ones that is hard, because we need to understand the culture first, what fits them the most, and then we can basically tie it up one by one. And
Yeah.
how long you've been in Dubai? Like, when is the first time, and what makes you actually interested in Dubai?
So I was in Dubai first time 4 years ago. I worked in a crypto exchange, and my boss sent me to the Jaya Wow Summit and a lot of events in Dubai for represent him like a personal brand and support as a speaker on some events. And I participated like um, assistant, travel manager, social media manager, head of marketing, all. I was all, and
Wow.
it if honestly, my first trip was pretty crazy. I lost my credit card. I lost money. I I couldn't find a taxi, and I live in Deira because I don't know it's other area in Dubai, so far from the center, and I don't know about which place is better, but I choose this place. And my trip was without sleep, 1 week without sleep.
Oh,
And
one.
honestly, I after this I don't want to come back. But after 1 year, I started to work in one company also in crypto, and I come back to Dubai for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, but now it's 3 years.
Come to
It's
Dubai.
accident.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's so cool. It's a wonderful experience. And from explanation, I assume that you basically have worked with a lot of founders, also professionals in your career, from so many different backgrounds. And I'd like to know, from this perspective, or maybe from your experience, what are the biggest misconceptions that people have about communicating effectively in Dubai? Because we have a different culture, we have people from various backgrounds, various professionals, and what is the main misconceptions that you've ever experienced, or you see in the Dubai?
So, especially in personal brand in Dubai, the first point you need to understand that it's big city and all founders everywhere, founders. everywhere successful founder. Even if you Balmain, Gucci, Prada, if it's fake, sometimes people don't understand fake or not fake, but people look like a founder. And when I come to one event, it's not just a business developer or salesman, it's all founders. Of course, sometimes business developer, a lot of business developer all over the world, but founders more. But it's not a truly founder. And if you want to become a really true founder in Middle East, you need to create strong product. You need to understand what you're doing: marketing, PR, art, or a real estate AI. For example, my friend created a big real estate platform because he had a past experience in real estate more than 10 years. That's why he understands all of this market and can give some benefits for users. That's why he created this by his money, not from investor side. So you need to create the strong product and totally understand all points about your product. It's very important. Also, it's very cool to analyze a culture and trends in this area. For example, if in America it's very popular UGC content, user-generated content, and some brands use this for involve in business, for make more money, for make more content, etc. But in Dubai it's also very popular, but you need to wear another dress, you need to promote another products, not a lipstick, not a lush, it's abaya, or it's a cosmetics, but another way of makeup, another music, another all. You need to understand that it's a city of it's not America, it's not Asia, it's not fun, it's Middle East fun. So for understanding this, it's okay for living here 1 month, 2 months, for feeling this. I can explore. You can search it in ChatGPT or Google, but you need to feel it. You need to feel this atmosphere, people who around you, and understand that city for another type of personal brand. Also, of course, people here like top tier magazines. Forbes, Entrepreneur, Golf, Khalifa Times, A Business, a lot of magazines. But you can use inter inter magazines, yeah, from another cities and other countries, but use magazines that involve in Middle East. It's very important for your portfolio as a personal brand, as a founder in your personal brand. If you want to go to public brand, use this content. If you want to go for shadow brand, it's another way of personal brand. It's another strategy, of course. It always works in Middle East. And the top of point here, build connections very strong. If I know that my friends live in Europe, my friends live in US, and they come to meetups and just organize a friendly dinner, it's good. But here, if you come to dinner, to business dinner, you need to be strong skills. Soft skills is good, but you need to have a strong skills. You have a strong business and understanding who is you. If it's a sheikh or it's not sheikh, it's a founder of minister of very, very, very respect person in Dubai, you need to check it before, because I have some not good situation when I don't understand who is this person, but I start into conversation. It's not problem for conversation. It's a problem for your future, for your collaboration with this person. People in Middle East respect when you realize who are you and who near you, and build connections, except of brands, except of your Rolex, of your vision. It's very powerful here, and especially this year, next year, because before it was fun, a lot of fun, but now I see the market, I see the connections, and Strong people build strong connections.
I see. So it's not always about the Rolex, not always about the Lambo, but it's actually
Not
our.
Lambo. You can rent a Lambo for 1 week for your last money, and after you without Lambo, because sometimes people rent a Lambo, rent a Rolex for giving the money for investor, and after this they really buy a Lambo, and bye bye.
So it's actually, it could be like only like people can rent it just for their like first impressions thing. So it's not always like we've seen on the Telegram, on the Instagram, or maybe on TikTok, on
Yeah.
how directly get rich in Dubai. So because you mentioned that even yourself will something step by step as an entrepreneur, it's not always like a easy zip line to reach the top. And you also mentioned that there's a lot of founders in Dubai, even though there are a lot of business developers as well, but it's dominant in as a founders. And it seems that Dubai is like a really good market for someone if they want to build a project or maybe build a company. And for example, that if we have founders coming from the outer region of Dubai, like maybe from Asia or maybe from the West, as a professionals, some of them or maybe most of them feels intimidated because when they heard about Dubai, it seems like it requires a lot of sources, it requires a lot of funds to basically create your personal branding, because it's actually like stepping into a new market, especially as one of the unique as the Dubai. So if you could have some advice, what practical steps that would you recommend for someone starting from scratch to build, could be like influence credibility in Dubai as a founders or maybe as a professional career?
Yeah. Before to visit Dubai, it's the same like before I visit South Korea or Singapore. It's the same, but a little bit different. Before you check the market, you check your industry, real estate, crypto, another one, and you check it. You search in your contacts people who in this market in this country, just have a conversation about how to find insurance, how to find agency who can help opening business, and how to find good events. All if you haven't these people, you open your LinkedIn and open your premium account in LinkedIn, um, and make the filters: city, industry, type of person, all filters, and look at a person who can help you with this. It's looks like very strange, but it's working. Recently I was in Armenia, and I'm looking a partnership with about my art, about my business, and I just opened LinkedIn. That's all, and I found a really person who I need. And the first point, LinkedIn, it's powerful for connections, and if you know how to use this right, it works. The second, when you come, of course, you are misunderstanding what's happened. Big city, big tower, all people around you from all over the country, because Dubai like a hub, like an airport for people all over the world. You just need to organize your week. Uh, Visit all events that you can, not for be involved in because a lot of scammers here, not
Ah,
because of you need to be involved in all events and like have a networking very very good. No, just for checking what's going on in the city. Visit little events, big events. A good time for this after September, starting Web3 crazy turbulence time for all events that you can see, you can try, and you need to choose right time and choose events. Okay, three. um, you still misunderstanding what's going on, and choose the right person who can help you, who can be your tutor in your way, because you are super young, I mean, your business in this area, and this person can help you. I know the very wisdom advice from one entrepreneur, and this is very very popular advice from the book. If you want to give helping, give someone. And just invite for a coffee in Starbucks and treat this coffee and helping to realize this dream. And makes sense. Just practice this in Dubai. It's very work. You can invite some persons for helping any business. This person help you, but don't wait about this. Just helping. That's all. I think it's Bali wisdom, because all Asian people very like this. And next, when you realize all, start marketing strategy and go for me, come for me. I help him to create a personal brand for Asia market. For example, build Asia bridge from Asia to Dubai, and it's different mentality and different ways of business, but it helps you to realize how to build your personal brand in LinkedIn, Instagram, magazines, podcast speaking, because you need to boost yourself and in one day wake up and like boom, 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 speaking, podcasts, like become a star in your industry. That's all.
Oh, that's cool. So some of the steps are actually seems like simple, but it actually
That's
takes a lot
simple.
behind because it's just help people start from that. It actually could give a really big result by the end. But like you mentioned, there's a lot of scammers, and as someone might be, if you guys wanted to try to go to Dubai or maybe build your bridge, you can contact Julia, just as she mentioned. And sometimes it's hard to basically start because it's easy to basically plan some things out, but in terms of like practical or maybe actually doing it, you can a lot of things can unexpectedly happen, especially in the area I've never touched before, right?
And you know, as for scammers, it's unimpossible. I see now. I realize I feel it, but before you can understand because pretty nice girl, pretty nice man, nothing strange, nothing. But now I know who is scammers, and now I feel, and it's just a practice, intuition, and physiognomics. It's that's all.
So it's you are now having an eagle eye. You can like, okay, he's bad. Okay, she's a scammer. So
Yeah.
it's actually based on your experience. So it's really important. So that's why it's good for people who actually connect with the right people in Dubai because things can happen wrongly, guys. All right. I think we've done our main discussion, and now I'd like to open the floor to our audiences. So if you have any questions for Julia, in which that we have received a lot of them, feel free to drop it in the chat or maybe put it on the Telegram group, and we'll make sure to get to as many as possible. All right, jumping on to our new first questions coming from the Euro3 boy. So
Uh,
the
Hi, Julia.
question
You're wonderful. I have a question. How to adapt your communication style without losing? Oh, thank you for the question. Um, Thank you so much. The first point, and so how to adapt your communication? If you go to Dubai, you need to accept the first point. Accept yourself, your style. But if you style like a punk, I think so. I think it's not a good idea for the city.
is
This is
this
not
something like
but just accept yourself, trying to mix your style with the Middle East style, trying to mix it, and trying to analyze market before, and just starting to communicate, because when you have a practice of communicate, a lot of practice, you start to put some points on your style. For example, me, I have another style. I mix style. The firstly, I want to be just in pink dress. After I want just in red dress, and after I started just in black tie and very very strong. No, I just accept myself, and I realize that I want to be natural, fun, and sometimes very tricky and with humor. So, and about my style, I like whales. I draw in whales. That's why I put everywhere whales in my style. It's a crypto. just whales. Yeah, whales here, whales here. So it's about me. Choose that you like, color, mood, nationalities, of course, is important, and mix it. Mix it. Have organized brainstorming. That's all.
So it's actually on how to be bold from of yourself and integrate it with the
Yeah,
culture.
integrate. Just integrate it in. It works.
Amazing. All right. Moving on to our second questions coming from the Amoys. How do you balance professionalism with showing personality in this region? I think it's a similar question, no?
No, it's another. It's a different question.
Uh,
So, personality. I mean, maybe personal life. No,
I
how
think it's
to balance business and personal life. Maybe this
yes. I think it's around that area.
impossible. No, I'm joking. Of course, I'm joking. No, I practice meditation a lot, more than 7 years. And when you're burning on, when you're burning off, you need to feel when your line go down. If you achieve your line on this way and this way go down, you need to be silent. You need to go ahead of all events, all people, all crowded, and sitting in any place, even if it's metro station. If you have 5 minutes, you can tell me that I haven't time. You can. You have time, even in metro, in cafe, everywhere. Just close your eyes and breathe, breathe, and listen in the music, meditation. You can upgrade yourself in 5 minutes. If you have more time, just give for yourself 1 or 2 days on weekend. Go for another place, hotels and deserts, any place, and make a retreat for yourself. So for my meditation is drawing art and meditation with music. That's my dance also. But how to balance? Always change your activities. It's a good way for save your balance.
Yes. Try to not be insane. So always try to keep with what you love to do. All right. Next question is coming from the RYZ. So, dear Julie and Theo, are LinkedIn and Instagram are the most effective platforms for personal branding here, or should we focus elsewhere?
So what kind of business you have? Because if you have I don't know, jewelry, it's good for Instagram, for LinkedIn, good for business, for communicate, for partnership with your clients, with customers. But for show your products, it's not good idea for LinkedIn. Of good idea for another business, but not for jewelry. If you have real estate or crypto, both good, but more effective LinkedIn, more effective YouTube, after Instagram and after TikTok. That's my point.
I see. So it also it actually depends on what are you guys trying to target, or maybe what are you guys trying to build. All right. Moving on to our uh, fourth question is from the AJ Crypto. In your experience, what makes someone's communication truly memorable in the Middle East?
Oh, a lot, a lot.
Interesting.
Uh, yeah, I have one of a lot. I have a lot, but one of the memorable communication with one guy. Now it's my one of my best friend. He organized a platform for real estate, and I participated. I can't remember how many, maybe 3 or 2 years ago, one event. It's just a meetup for founders, for bloggers. I just sitting. We have a small talk after I go for another corner, and he reached me and asked me, Julia, I think we need to connect. We need to talk more. Okay, we just start talk, and it's one of the best connection in my life because he make it so easily, so pretty. I was surprised, and after this I helped to him a lot. He bought my art. I also have sent him for a gift my art, and we have a big exchanges of experience and wisdom mindset. It's at all. And one of the good communication. Also, I have a business communication when I found founders and investor of big company just in tricky situation when I lost my phone. I just lost my phone on the cafe. I met one person, my own guy, who helped me with this. We have a small talk about life, about weather, about nothing. And after we just catch up, and he told me that he is an investor and he is super happy when simple people met him without some benefits for special. Because sometimes people grab some benefits in the first 5 minutes of meeting. A lot. I need to write a book about this. And not I can mention all because I need more time for remind all details.
Yes, you can like wrote a whole article about this. It's really important. All right. So, our fifth question is, hi, I have a question. How do you make people remember you after just one meeting or conversation?
Whale.
Guys,
Okay, whale. My mindset. Smile. My smile. I don't know. People mention this. It's not because of I want this. People mention this, and just energy.
yes, I
That's
think
all. Not secret. Not a big secret. Really.
yeah, it's like your personality that makes you
My
easy to yes,
every person have tips of yourself, and my task as a agency, as a personal brand who make it, reveal these tips and make it to the sky.
make it to the sky. All right, go to the moon, guys. All right, we have one questions from the Telegram. So the question is, can someone with a remote job still successfully build a personal brand in the Middle East market?
Mm, yes, but you need to wake up and working every day very hard because it's not easy if you have a remote job. I be honestly with you, and be you can like me when I living in another country in another city. I make some posts, I make some connections, but in this country in the city very important real connections, real meetings. I try to make uh, like this case from one person from Asia, but it's very difficult if you not visit this country. Maybe once in 3 months is good. It's good. You can, but if you all time remote have a remote work, it's it possible, but more hard than another way.
Yes, I
I
think
don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. I want to be honest.
yes, I completely agree because since you also mentioned that you recommend to attend a lot of crypto events, a lot of Dubai events, so the point is actually to be present on the events and to build the networking directly.
Yeah. Of course, if you want to learn in Chinese, you need to go to China. You can learn now, but it's very hard without good practice.
Yes, correct. Completely agree. All right, so we actually have 10 more questions, but it's actually almost the end of the time. So, guys, I'm really apologize that we cannot answer actually every questions, but we will send you guys the link in our Telegram about Julia, also her companies that you can directly check her out. And if you have any question, you can directly ask her out. So if you just put comments everywhere on her post and hope she can answer that. All right. I think it's time to wrap up our sessions today, Julia. But before we wrap up the sessions, as any other Jaya talk sessions, so we actually have secret questions that is never been briefed to our speakers, and
Okay.
all of these questions is actually handpicked by the community. So we created a vote, and also they can basically submit the questions that will be asked during these kind of sessions to our speaker.
Okay.
And no pressure; it's going to like a simple questions.
Oh no, I don't worry. I'm intriguing.
All right. So for the question for today is, let me see the highest voted one. All right, so the highest voted questions for episode 16 is Julia, if you can pick any job in the world, like zookeeper or maybe a teacher or everything, which one is you have interested the most?
Artist.
Art,
Artist.
artist. Oh, interesting.
Look, I draw in art. Artist. It's I needn't the time for thinking about this. Artist.
It's a direct answer, solid,
Yeah.
easy, easy one, guys. Guys, you guys have better thought. Another question, guys. This one is too easy for Julia. We picked the wrong one, guys. All right, so I think that's a wrap for our for our sessions today. I'd like to say thank you a lot, Julia, for sharing your insight, your experience, also your tips for our community, and also some of the secret sauces that you have been using in Dubai. And again, thank you so very much. And to everyone watching, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to check Julia's LinkedIn and also the JULS marketing that she is building. And if you feels like this session is important to you or maybe make a positive impact, always invite your friends to watch together and feel free to ask any questions to Jaya Talent. And until next time, keep building your brand, keep leveling up your communication, and we will see you in Dubai. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank
Thank you
you,
so
Julia.
much. So much for
Okay.
having me.